Locking it in on this map. New compositions abound. And already some ideas from G2. Rocking the double duelists, eyeing up mid-window early.
Yeah, walk down quick from Mimi.
Yeah, oh, nice shots from Team Liquid. This mid-fight going horribly wrong from G2. Ideas of her own to get back in. G2 slipping forward, Bizarre on the other side of this smoke, and G2 fire back. Beautiful work from Vanya. She is a force to be reckoned with.
He's just desperate to try and get some kind of pick back towards B, but G2 has such a strong setup now.
She picked up the Sheriff. Nice shot from her, but Vanya secures 4 kills on the pistol. Amy now getting into a good crossfire position, secures that first kill, and the rest of G2 is on the way. Not to be done without a little bit of damage, though, although Vanya still comes back into the site. And G2 waiting, looking for their moment. Nice shot out from Jelly to teleport onto the spike. Mimi's just guarding her teammate. It's a half stick so far from Vanya. On the other side of the smoke, a nice shot! Just needs one more. Pulling this breach in towards her. The IGL will secure the round, but just barely for TL. Turn around, worry about their flanks. Bizarra on the line. And now the flash out from heaven, setting Amy up. All of a sudden, G2 approaching from every angle. Team Liquid looking above, looking down below, and Jelly has nothing to be done. Huge work from Amy on that flank.
Absolutely.
The cancel is major. Daiki is on C site right now. This is a mental round. Daiki on this flank, ready to take these players down. Bizarre finds one onto the diffuser. It is perfect again from Daiki. And just not really enough time for Akita. Needs to get back on the spike, deal with these players. And she's trying to stick this one through, but Bizarre will show up and take the round for Team Liquid. And Amy's fight out of window will be absolutely major. First player spotted. Trying to clear away this site. Jelly with the operator, though, deals with the flanker. And while Akita finds one, G2 are still not into the site. Getting held at bay by more and more flashes, more utility from Daiki, but Petra comes on in, shut down instantly by Bizarra. 4 players onto the site. It misses, though, onto all of these players. So Team Liquid have to fight anyways, unsupported. And as Daiki calmly works into the site, Bizarra brings into one-on-one. 15 and 5 is Daiki, make it 16 kills in the opening half.
This is her half to get some picks, reinvigorate the team, and maybe sell us on something more.
It'll be a fight over A lobby to start it off. Stuns and darts and everything, and Daiki leading the charge again. Insult to injury. And everything on top of that, because behind enemy lines, Jujina is just up mid. What on earth is happening? Akita's the only one left alive. Everyone's reloading, and it could have been a knife, but it will be to Zara to take the pistol.
Yes, that's good cope, thank you.
You know, it's rare you see a destruction of this caliber. And yet, the last time G2 faced off against a Brazilian squad,
no!
Finish in that manner, a knife! And now flashing forward and charging forward. Again, she's in front of her teammates. What on earth is going on? Daiki is just taking over this server almost single-handedly, and Mimi gets 3, but the problems are still alive.
Here they go again.
Yeah, it's a Hunter's Fury play that Bizarre is getting a kill. Daiki swinging into mid again. It's the initiator show. Finally, Daiki will fall, but Bizarre is still here. Catches a nice timing, turns back around, feels the heat on the other side. It's another 3K. She is simply ridiculous. Keep lining them up, but G2 aren't going down without a fight just yet. Jelly. G2 closing in slowly. Amy out from the side, but now dropping means Vanya needs the backstab, and she's got a beautiful timing. 3 onto the round. Jelly moving back onto the spike. Looking to take it into half. Vanya's just sprinting into this one. No, 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 no!
That is abominable. Jelly full sticks in front of Vanya's eyes. And it's 13-3.
And Daiki will be tracking that as well. When Daiki was calling on this map versus Crew Visa, played a lot for mid-space and a lot of slow rounds playing the entire map. This one, up right behind the wall. Akita, tucked away in the corner, was great on the openers and succeeds again, finding 2. Petra also up in window. Mimi eyeing the line. Not over-committing. Wow, just the jiggles there. I think a dink through the wall and then another headshot.
And then they win 1 rifle round for the entire rest of the game.
Right, so there's reason to have skepticism.
Yeah.
And yet, I think one of the bright spots that we see in this round, just like back on Haven, G2 are down numbers, but they have a chance to do some serious damage. Great first shot, and now they have control out of the spike. Eugenia turns around as a Molly falls down. A catch as well from the fade. Jelly and Eugenia tethered together. Still have to go back to the spike. Need 30 seconds to go and plant as Petra locks down another kill.
30 seconds left.
After a disastrous first map, G2 have won the first 3 rounds in a row out of a brilliant mid-round. Team Liquid have to wait for the Vise wall to dissipate. Now all of a sudden, Nikita trying to help out with the old Bazaar, though, holds the fort. These trades going back and forth as more and more fighters enter the fray. Petra and Nikita hold it down quickly up to 5 for the retake. Makes things absolutely miserable. Although in the muck of all these smokes, this could get a little bit messy. Nikita, though, gets 4 onto the round. She just used the ult last round and is now just 2 away from being able to shoot another. Oh,
for a lot of mid-control rounds. They're going to try it on the fast B, but they have the waylay ult. That's the solve to ruin this Brim.
And Vanya also has the Brim ult. I mean, there's everything to be able to stall this out, but the utility is overwhelming. She couldn't use it, so she pulls out her gun. Vanya gets the kill, and the Molly goes down.
Every rifle round ends in 3 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm convinced. Eugenia was in spawn. I didn't even notice that.
Eugenia is still on the approach, inching forward, ready to take a head off. And now a snap back from Amy gets the kill. Bazaar's on virtually 0 HP. You can't stick this ultimate. You can't get back in time to win the round. G2 are gonna take it anyways. But it would deliver a better game, so
You're
I'm here
counting
for
on
it.
the fake comeback. All right.
Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Already.
That's a start.
Good start. Okay, but Mimi is coming back into the site. Rest of G2 showing up as well, and 1-on-2 from Mimi with a reposition on elbow. Both players still looking at heaven. It's a good plan for her. Better shot out of Bazaar. Team Liquid are starting to look the wrong directions. Gina is now dead again. Stop. Okay, Daiki. Keep it calm, Daiki. Keep it calm. It is now a 2-on-3 in which G2 have the numbers, have a couple of guns.
I'm not keeping it calm.
Jelly has an outlaw on 70 HP. Goes for the shot, but she falls. It has to be Bazaar in a 1-on-3, and Nikita will get 3 kills to say no, no, no. I don't like the words you're saying. Look, oh, let's get the triple bucket collat. Triple bucket collat, no. All right, G2, take care of business. We're gonna go to a map 3 and hopefully get a close game.
Yep, 13-3, 13-2.
The stars are going down. Teleport set up backside with the paint shells. Up from top though, Team Liquid just have the bodies here. There's nothing GQ can do. Team Liquid immediately fire back. Mimi cleaned out from backside. So that's a way to come back after Corrode.
It certainly is. And it's flawless to boot. Issa with the 3K.
Even if Jelly drops, Eugenia is in a beautiful position and they're just not ready for her. 2 kills out of that, spike back in spawn. And pressure is starting to come online for G2. They have to get out into the site. Now, rest of Team Liquid are showing on up. Daiki with 2 kills. Daiki with 3 secures the round. Up in heaven. Thought to pray for her won't be enough. G2 hold the line 3 for Akita and the round. Petra acting as distraction back on sign. Jelly will come on in. Jelly with 3 on the round, by the way. Coming up massive. Starting with that no-scope, resulting in 3 more. Now Vanya not really in the party. She couldn't find that timing to ever activate. So Team Liquid will take the rounds. No, no, no! The timing wasn't there. G2 are going 5 on the floor here. Holding it down is Bazaar. The satchel is great, but Jelly was flashed. Couldn't assist on the other side. Now runs out of bullets, but it does not matter with Daiki assisting from down long. And here's those footsteps coming up. Eugenia catching a crazy timing. Will steal away this round for another MasterCard Thrifty. Ready for these players to come in. Amy ready to stab them in the back. And there she does, catching it. Team Liquid completely scattered in the round. Can slip away to the other side. And now Amy with the wide swing finds 2. This A side all of a sudden ripped wide open.
And in they go.
Unlocking the dimensional drift. Mimi has the spike, by the way, and was trying to scout out into the site. Amy gets another. It's all over the place with that cosmic divide. And now Akita just pulls the showstopper as a finishing touch on this half. G2 will have the lead going into the final half of this series. Confident to stick around on ramps instead. Back into rope. and absolutely run over. Team Liquid opened it up with a good pistol. Now Petra burning on Flower Pot. A good flash should start off this hit as Petra is found out, and Vanya the only one doing any amount of work. With Amy dropping.
And Team Liquid, they send it. Akita on the lurk. Catches a right-hand view model moment and goes down swiftly to Daiki.
Instead, they're just going to come back into mid. Could even be a late nightfall in a post plant. If she gets in a good spot, Petra through the smoke. Yeah, Vanya, though, waiting down to the pits of hell. Sees the first, tears them apart. Spike is way too far away. Jujina will get the kill, but she cannot have any chance of playing this one out.
She's been good for these picks up in heaven, but can't get down to the site and help out whatsoever.
Clock is winding low. Daiki again finds the Astra. Asks Jelly to clutch it up in the 1-on-2, but Amy from on high sees it through for G2.
When do they use that? How does this go? It's a standoff.
Oh, it is about to be pandemonium. The showstopper doesn't get a kill. Returned on the other side. Team Liquid answer with 2, make that 3. It is perfect in the post plant. G2 are bringing 2 more players into heaven. Amy sees a gun. Nice shot. Even with the read, Amy has not been flushed away. But we're down to 30 seconds now. That spike is out in the open. Amy is still not dealt with. Turns the flash. Brilliant shot. Amy is unstoppable. Waiting for a moment, Petra. What can she find? Petra. It's a 1-on-1. An early pull. Petra needs to get on the spike. The nightfall sent into it. The fight goes to Jujina. Gearing up for a split into the B site that G2 have anticipated fully.
There will be 3 players here to defend.
Mimi, what can you give it? Nothing. It won't come online. Jelly gets a 3rd. It is a battle of speed. Nightfall to follow. Team Liquid strike first. Jelly back in screens. And Bizarra gets another. Team Liquid running through G2. This round doesn't even look close. That's rough with utility coming down. She's got to plant the spike. She's got to get 3 kills. It's overwhelming. As here comes Mimi, started the round off and finishes it too. We're heading to OT.
Yeah, so gutsy to hold on to this operator.
Jelly waiting for it, strikes true. Now with the lead in OT. This position from Issa is brutal, especially with Issa firing away from down on site. Pressure mounts.
Jelly is still alone on this site with an operator.
It's crazy that she survived and getting kills on heaven.
She has
dimensional drift as well. To just make this even more ridiculous. Holding her ground. She has to be the hero with Amy. Fire exchange, still close. As Akita comes into the site as well. Amy has gotten 3. She has been a monster this game. And Daiki needs to deal with her and the young superstar. And Akita, Daiki does it! She will find it herself.
The IGL, who dominated on the first map so long ago, closes out in overtime.